What the fit did the dilly? What the fit did the dizzle? What's happening, yo? What's up? Yeah, man, it's blazing hot like crazy. Today would have been a day to go to the beach. But hopefully I think I'll go next during this week coming up. Mm. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Figure my phone, put my phone right here. Bling bling. I can put my phone right here. Might as well drink this. The rest of this big ass giant size bottle of water. I just drunk me a iced coffee. So, mm-hmm. Now how that be? New York. Boroughbrook, born and raised. Yeah, man, simply ain't a thing to it, yo. Mm-hmm. It's like Duke Deuce said. Just say that. Just say that. Mm-hmm. It's not bad sitting out here on my terrace, you know. Yep. It's just me, you know? Yep, it's just me. Mm-hmm. Other than that, all else is alright, you know. Same old, man. It's nothing else to it, you know. It's just how life, I guess it's just how life be. When it comes to the way life is one thing. Mm-hmm. Yep. So hot, man, so hot. It ought to be hot like Africa. Or hot like Puerto Rico. So, mm-hmm. See, but this is the state of New York. Out here in the state of New York, we have all four seasons. Springtime, summertime, fall, and of course, wintertime. Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking at these two rags, I use these as floor mat in the bathroom for when I shower and water drips on the floor. But see, I use both of these rags to suck up the water. So that's what I do. I mean, I've been living in this apartment for like over a year now. I've been here since late November, early December of 2023. You figure from late November, early December of 2023, all the way until right now. It'll be 2 years, yo. I could say it's almost 2 years. Yep, and you can hear the sound. You can hear the sound of the church bells ringing. It's from that church right there down the block. Right up along, what do you call it? I believe that's what? Brooklyn Ave, like along Brooklyn Avenue right there. Just 2-3 blocks right down the block. How did I get this apartment here? Through the shelter that I was in. Had help from the housing specialists and case managers. So, I was in the shelter almost 5 years. I don't lie, I tell the truth about myself. Because if I was to not tell the truth, I'd be stupid. I'd be stupid. Being in the shelter definitely was not easy. Even though you had to always abide by the rules and regulations, every ILP appointments to have with case managers, or there were times when I did used to miss a lot of ILP appointments. Even from the time when I was also out of work too, for like 2 months back then, in the middle of January to like late February, early March back then in 2022. I had the COVID, When I had the COVID, it was bad, yo. I cried too when I was out of work, 'cause it wasn't easy. The people at my shelter, they even found out that I had COVID back then, and they had to place me up in isolation for like a week. And then a week later, it was back into the same shelter. I was out of work, Even though back in the beginning of February of 2022, I did return to work only for 1 day, and that was it. I was still angry, yo. I was still mad. My bosses and them, they tried to get a hold of me. They was trying to get a hold of me for at least a whole month, weeks. To top it off, my bosses, they ended up fucking calling the cops on me. They called the fucking police on me. Just because they was concerned about me, worried about me. I'm like, y'all calling the police on me as well, too? Are y'all kidding me? Y'all calling the police on me? He's like, yeah, Delroy Smalley, because we was worried about you. Did somebody do something to you or something? Yeah, my boss asked me, did somebody do something to me? I'm like, ain't nobody do nothing to me. It's just that I've been angry, I've been mad. And he's like, why you was mad? Why you was mad for? Come to the office and let's talk. And I'm like, I was just mad. And yeah, I saw that you and Mr. and such and others. Yeah, I told him I saw that. Yeah, y'all been trying to get a hold of me. During that last time, I was on my way to Coney Island when I was getting blocked calls like crazy. And even a text message from some unknown number that says, and that unknown person sending a text message saying, "Sir, 911. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Sir, 911. So I called that number back, and my boss was the one that answered that phone. I'm like, is this Mr. such and such? And he's like, what's going on? Well, I'm like, are you kidding me, yo? Y'all calling the cops? The police on me? Y'all calling the cops on me? The police on me? He's like, yeah, because Smiley. Because we was worried about you. They was calling the goddamn cops on me. And one of the security staff people, they was about to go over there to where I did used to live at in Far Rockaway, Queens. To find me. But the boss knew that I wasn't living in no Far Rockaway anymore. He was like, but I don't think he's living in Far Rockaway anymore, though. You got that right, I was not living in no Far Rockaway anymore. Where was I temporarily living at still? Still out there in the homeless shelter in the Bronx. Yeah, in the Bronx. Yeah, man, in the Bronx, yo. In the Bronx. The borough of the Bronx. I was supposed to have an apartment out there in the borough of the Bronx. But you know. But instead, they got me this apartment back out here in the borough of Brooklyn. You know. It was hard, you know. It was hard. It was so hard since being in the shelter. But I'm out of there now. I mean, what do I really have to smile about, you know? Because I did nearly 5 years. I was in a homeless shelter nearly 5 years, you know. What did I really have to smile for on that part? I went through a hell of a lot in life, you know. For my own moms to say I was gonna wind up being a bum in the street or being in the shelter. And even if I would have still been in the homeless shelter today, I guess it would have been alright, because I wouldn't know what else. But I could not even do shit about it. People would still be on me in a way about being in the shelter, telling me, you need to get out of that shelter, Smiley, Delroy. You need to get out of that shelter. I've had bosses, co-workers, friends, they've all been telling me that I needed to get out that shelter. It was hard, you know, it was hard. It's real hard, man, real hard. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in a bit.